to Tales from the Basement, a podcast show from the sick mind of my husband, Clay Miles, recorded from where he dwells in the one place that allow him to live, the basement of his own house. And he better keep his ass in this basement. Well, here he is doing the only thing he can do right, talk. Clay Miles.
Hello and welcome to the podcast show, Tales from the Basement. I'm your host, Clay Miles. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for all the people who keep coming out. Okay, let's just jump right into it. Well, always jump into it by telling you the rules. Sending me questions. Please do not put any names on the questions, number one. And number two, don't take this shit seriously. I mean, come on, I'm in the fucking basement. That's the premise of the show. You take it seriously from a guy whose fucking life sucks, you're even worse off than me. So how does that make you feel? So, shut the fuck up. Alright. Moving into today's stuff, tell you a couple things that's happened. I always try to start off with my life. Everybody knows Christmas and New Year's is just, we made it past 2012. 2013, the Mayans can suck a dick. Either way, we made it. So fuck it. So now we're playing, me and my kids are playing with all of our new toys. My son's got a bow and arrow type of set. Was like handgun, but it's a bow and arrow, whatever. I don't know the names of this shit. But the thing about it is, it shoots like 55 miles an hour. It says this is a weapon, This is a fucking weapon. And these two idiots are trying to load it. I'm trying to explain to them, point it down at the ground when you load it. You know what I mean? Literally, they have this suction cup thing, on down there, and the mother just gives it to them, lets them, go downstairs and shoot, and I'm in my room and all I hear is smack! Ah! Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck is going on, right? So I go in the room over there, literally, William Tell type of shit, okay? One is across the other room from the other. They literally have shot each other in the head. And I think they it had to be CJ with his dumb ass, pointing the guns at each other, counting to three, and, 1, 2, 3, swap, swap, whop, ah! Both boys, suction cup to the head. 55 miles an hour. I can't get this shit off their foreheads. Fuck it. Send them up to their mother. Tell your mother I said fuck you. Okay, Daddy. I'm just saying. So, that's going on in the household. They got these bow and arrows. I don't know if anybody here has ever watched Grey's Anatomy. It's fucking chick flick movie bullshit. It's not a movie, but it's one of those things that are for women. The reason I say this because when you look at it, every fucking guy is up there and he's perfect. Guys, what I'm talking about when even you look at the guy going, I'd fuck him. You know what I mean? This is what that show is. Every fucking guy is fucking amazing. You don't want to watch this shit. You don't. You don't want to watch the show, and the reason why I hate this show is because that's what it's for. It's for women. But you know what? It's written so fucking well. You ever have a show that's written so, think about it. What do you call that motherfucker who dance around and he's gay? Richard Simmons. You know what I mean? You don't want to watch him, but all of a sudden you're watching and you have no idea. That's what Grey's Anatomy is, and I'm fucking pissed. Because, literally, first off, I start off talking shit about the show. What the fuck are you guys watching? My daughter and my wife were up there watching it. I'm coming up trying to get a sandwich or something. What are you watching? I'm sick and tired of all this girly shit around here. I got men in the house. And then 5 minutes into me bitching, I'm going, well, well, why does the doctor why doesn't he understand? You know, of course you got to talk like a bitch. You know, why doesn't he understand that she loves him and they need to make this work out? Giving high fives like girls. I love this Grey's Anatomy, and I'm like, where's my cock? So fuck Grey's Anatomy for taking my manhood. I swear to God. I mean, I can't help it. I know when it's on. You know what I mean? I'm literally drawn to it like a fucking maggot. Grey's Anatomy! I mean, literally, I hate it. I hate that I like the show. I hate it. And I try not to watch the show. I try, but you know, it's even worse. You miss an episode, and then you're like, but didn't he say that? Of course, you know, your daughter's got to chime in. No, Daddy, you missed the episode. Oh my God, did I miss that episode? Fuck! And then my sons are looking at me like, what a bitch. You don't understand, children. Children. Who the fuck is that? I don't talk to my kids like that. So I'm fucking pissed about that. But, also, these are just some of the things that just pissed me off. I want to get it off my chest. Lovey Smith. My Bears. The Bears. Let me tell you something. Fired the best coach in football. I don't care what the fuck you say. The best coach in football. Fuck you. You know why? You know why he's the best coach in football? Because he's got the worst fucking quarterback and still went 10-6. Fuck you, Jay Cutler. You piece of shit. I'm not trying to make this funny or nothing. I hate you, Jay Cutler. Why the fuck are you wearing a Bears uniform? That's a sacred uniform. Huh? You should go put on Christ's robe. Alright? Fuck you. I know people are like, you're comparing that. Hey, it's my team. Fuck you. Sacred ground, he shouldn't be allowed on Soldiers Field. He's a piece of shit, and he got the coach fired. Because you suck. The reason I say that, I mean, look how, you know, Tebow was an average quarterback, and he did really good with that team. Then all of a sudden you put Peyton Manning on the same fucking team, just about. They're Super Bowl contenders. What if Peyton Manning came to us? We'd be undefeated. Fuck you, the rest of the world. Yes, we would. Yes, I know you don't want to hear it. Yes, we would. Okay, whatever. That's how much a quarterback actually affects a fucking team. Look at fucking Andrew Luck. This great fucking piece of shit. I love the guy. He's awesome. And he's going to get nothing but better. You know what I mean? Holy shit. And I'm over here in this fucking basement, and these young kids are making money. Bring back Lovey Smith. Lovey, if I had money, I'd have you coach me out of this basement. I'm just saying, there's a job for you somewhere, Lovey. If you want to come here and help me out, hey, you can be a part of the podcast. Live down here in the basement with me, Lovey. Ain't gonna be no Lovey going on, but goddamn it, you can live down there. Man, love. We want Alex Smith. Alex Smith's gonna be coming, you know, he's gonna be, because of the Kaepernick thing. Alex Smith, you got fucked too. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say, dude. You got fucked. Alex Smith over in 49ers got fucked. I'm sorry. Lost his job, and he was only one of the best passers in the league. That's why I know my job is because if he could be that good and they fire his ass, I know I'm out in my ass next week. Fiscal Cliff, we made it for a second. I want to say something about this Fiscal Cliff. You fuckers are all scared of falling. I've been jumped off that cliff. I'm still dying over here. I'm still falling off that cliff. I mean, don't worry about all this. People worry about it. It's fucking trivial bullshit. The reason I say that is because both sides don't give a fuck. Because even if we do fall off the cliff, do you really think that they're worried about their families eating? You know, so I mean, either way, I'm just saying life is going to be fucked either way. If we don't fall off that cliff, we do, we don't, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, just don't worry about that, family. Just don't worry about it. All right, let's get to the first question. Ding, 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 ding. All right. My husband sometimes, oh, dear Clay, let's start it off right. Dear Clay, my husband sometimes goes to lap dancing clubs with a group of male friends. Bam! Because he's a man, goddammit. That's what we do. Looking at some titties, ass, hips. He justifies these visits as some sort of social ritual. That's what it is. You sit around with the guys, drinking beers, looking at titties. It doesn't get any more manly than that. If you put the fucking game on, it'll literally blow, the place will blow up just off of the too much testosterone. I don't know whether you guys know this, but that's the ingredients to TNT. Okay? Fucking alcohol, testosterones, titties, and football. Boom! It's heaven. It's actually heaven. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. He tells me he isn't turned on by the dancers and just goes along with the crowd. Okay, now, I'm going to say bullshit on this, but understand, as you know, it is bullshit. You know it's bullshit. But what he did right there was say, I love you. That is a guy's way of saying, I love you. That is the best way a man can say, I love you, to lie to you. And you want him to lie. Do you really want him to tell you that, God damn it, the titties are amazing and they sit on my lap and my dick is rock hard? Not hard, but rock hard. I mean, you don't want to hear that. You don't. But that's the truth. And that's the truth. But he is a good guy. See, this is what a good guy is. A good guy will give you this lie and say, no, they don't turn me on and it's just a social ritual. Part of that is true. It is a social ritual, but if he's not turned on, he's gay. And you don't want him anyway. So, yeah, that's a lie. Don't listen to that. That is a big, big lie. But you want him to lie. You don't want him to tell you the truth. That means he loves you. Now, okay, what did you say here? But he does admit to receiving private dances just to keep up with the other men. Woo! I'm not turned on by them, but I'm going to get the, you know, I'm only doing it because they're doing it. I love this guy. This guy can come and hang out with me anytime because he is a true man. That is he's lying, but not lying. I mean, because you can't say that I didn't, hey, I told you I got dances. Fuck you. Good man. He's not lying. Ladies, I don't know if you know this. She's writing about a good man. This is actually a good guy. Okay, I don't want to come across as a killjoy. You are! But I can't help finding it upsetting that he might get pleasure from looking at other women's bodies. Okay, sweetie, the problem is, you know, and this is, guys got to understand this. Women go through this bullshit all the time because all over the news or whatever, there's always titties and all over the place. And it kills women because it always shows them, you know, that your bodies aren't good enough. What I'm trying to tell you is, if he's allowed to go out, so are you. You know? And now you can't tell me that you've never looked at TV and saw, you know, one of these guys in whatever movie or whatever and went, I mean, even if it was deep down inside a closet somewhere in your soul that you locked down that you didn't want anybody to know about, there's something that happens when that certain guy is leaning a certain way and just, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's all you might do. Your face might not even twitch, but there's something downside of you goes, woo, amen, ow, ow, ow. Look at those abs. Look at those abs. Look at the chest. How big is his dick? Oh my God. But you don't say that. The problem is, as guys, we're allowed to act stupid, and we can, go, well, I'm just being a guy. And a girl does that, and you look down upon. So I know what you're saying. You're saying if I'm not allowed to do that, he shouldn't be allowed to do that. Well, I'm here to tell you, there's clubs for you. I used to dance at a couple of them. Being real, I did. That's not a joke, and it was a long time. 50 pounds before all this shit. Fuck you, ladies. I was sexy, but anyway. But yeah, so find yourself or find yourself, get yourself a tape. Get yourself a tape, and watch the tape. Do whatever you got to do to it, or go out, find some friends who want to go out and hang out. Go look at other guys. And if he gives you shit about it, look at him and go, okay, no problem. Yeah, I would say to just go ahead and do that. All right. So to continue, he's a great husband and father, and we have a good sex life. So why does he feel he needs to go along with his mates? Okay, well, I think I already answered that. And if he's a good father and a good husband and he's fucking the shit out of you, all I can say is, women, no man's going to be perfect. So why is it when you get a guy, and this guy is a good guy, he comes home, he fucks his wife, he tells her the truth, partly, but either way, you don't want to know all the whole truth, ladies. And he's a good guy, but he's just not let me tell you something. Women, if this guy stopped going to a strip club, understand, what would happen now? Would she have a perfect guy? No. What you would do is you would find something else you want him to go ahead and change. So women, it's not him, it's you. This is who you have. Be happy that you got all those good things. The grass is not greener. Believe me. On the other side, it's not. Stop it. You have a good man. Shut the fuck up. Enjoy your life and fuck the shit out of that man. He's a good man. It's my public service announcement. Fuck your good men. Keep fucking them. Alright, it says here, I had a brief and much regrettable affair with a work colleague 6 months ago. Ooh. Which I ended. I am married with children while he is single. So the implications of my marriage were horrendous, and I swore him to secrecy. Well, yeah. Okay, he said he loved me. He said he loved me. So I trusted him. I now found out he told a workmate all about the entanglement. Is that what you call making love? Entanglement. Bam. Even though he doesn't know this woman well. All right. I'm wondering how many people he's blabbed to, and how can I stop him from talking about it? Officially, you are fucked. I'm just letting you know right now. You're fucked. If I was you, I'd go tell my husband so it came from your mouth. Guys are stupid. We're dumb. And all you was a notch on his belt. Seems like to me, he was a notch on yours. So, yeah, he wasn't in love with you. If he was in love with you, he shut the fuck up. Because, you're not a notch. What makes you a notch? You're a notch on his belt when he goes and brags about it. Damn! Knocked it out of the park. Bam! It sounds like to me he's using you to get some more ass. Which is a good thing. He's using you as a reason to go, all right. As you can see, my dick was good enough for her. Well, goddamn it. You should fuck me too. That's what it sounds like he's doing at work, and I don't blame him. But that's what guys do. You better go tell your husband. I'll tell you that right now, because it's already going to be bad enough that you're fucking somebody else, but it's going to be worse when he doesn't hear it from you. When he hears it secondhand. Damn, dog. I was tearing this ass up. Who was it? Oh, it was this woman. She got a freckle on her booty, and she lives at Knuckles Way. Knuckles Way? Motherfucker, that's my wife. Freckles on the booty? Oh, hell no. I mean, I'm just telling you how it happens. I am stupid. Freckles on the booty. Alright, let's continue on. Dear Clay, when I was in my 20s, I had a passionate affair with a married man. Here we go again. Is this the same bitch? He was the love of my life. You think so, huh? I wonder if he was the love of yours. Or of his, whatever. But I knew he would never leave his wife, and that I had to break from him to have any chance of a home and family. All right, very smart. Yes, that makes sense. But when we parted, we made a pact that we would have a secret one-night rendezvous on my 40th birthday. Oh, this doesn't sound good. You got away scot-free, and you're still trying to, fuck with the water. Okay, I later met my lovely, kind husband and had 2 children with him, and we had a pretty happy marriage, even if the sex isn't sizzling. Here it comes. Now, I'm a month shy of 40, and my old love has tracked me down, saying he hasn't forgotten our pact. BAM! Well, just because you're writing me, you want to fuck him. I mean, I mean, you already talk shit about your husband's dick. It's not sizzling. Ladies, she's looking for, I'm not even done with this. She's looking for me to go, fuck him! I mean, you're gonna do it either way. I mean, what the fuck are you, I mean, you're gonna do it. You talk shit about your husband's dick. This dude wrote you, and you didn't say, motherfucker, I'm happy and I don't want to lose anything, blah, blah, blah. You want to do it. All right. Oh, okay. I'm in turmoil. Yeah, of course you're in turmoil. Let me tell you something. You're not in turmoil. You want to fuck him. You just want to keep your life the way it is. That's all it is. That's playing both sides of the fence, bitch. You're not in turmoil. You want to fuck him. You just don't want to lose your shit. That's not turmoil. Whether I should fuck him or not, no, you want to fuck him. That's not fuck you. Alright, I'm in turmoil. One side of me wants more than anything in the world to have another in the world. Do you see this? Everything in the West. What's that? You want to fuck him? It ain't no turmoil. To have another night of passion with my great love. You see? Why don't you just, I mean, let me, okay. I'm going to read it the way a woman would say it. This is the way a woman says it. Okay. I want more than anything in the world to have another night of passion with my great love. All right. This is the way a man would write this. Damn! That pussy's the bomb. I love hitting that shit. If I get a chance to hit it again, I'll do it. Don't be poetic. You're fucking. The fuck is your problem? Where's my great love? Whatever. The other side of me says, this is madness. What should I do? Now, did you see how many words she put in that one sentence? To go ahead and tell you how much she wanted to fuck this guy? I hope you ladies are listening to this. She literally, that was a huge statement when she could have said, I just want to make love to him. I'd love to fuck him again. And then on the other side of the fence, where she says she's in turmoil, couple words. Look, the other side says, this is madness. This is madness. That's it. This is madness. Not, what could I lose? Blah, 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 blah. I'm not even going to answer this because you probably, by the time you wrote this to me, fucked the shit out of him. That's you in your life. I mean, I'm serious. Nobody can tell you you're wrong. But don't sit here and, look for somebody to give you the okay to go, fuck you. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Just know that there's consequences. And I might be reading about you in the news, shot in the head. But hey, live your life. Oh. But hey, thanks for writing in, and I appreciate it. All right, continuing on. Next, before I get to that next question, I forgot to talk about this. I actually had a gig in the Poconos, and it was a cool gig. I forgot to talk about this, but it was a cool gig and everything. But it was in the Poconos, and if anybody's ever seen my act, it's all about love. Not. So I'm in here in front of, I am like the wrong act to play, in front of people who are in love, and these people haven't been, married long or whatever, or, whatever, or they're not married and they're really in love, so that is love when you're not married. Only the married people understand that. But, so I'm in front of all these, people who are in love and shit, and the first thing I do, I get up there and I go, I'm happy to be here at the Poconos, and I just like to say to all you people who are in love, fuck you. Literally, it was beautiful. I'm like, I'm sitting in a heart-shaped pool. I'm gonna piss in this bitch. Oh, you should have actually. No, the room was great. It had a heart-shaped tub. Didn't fuck with that. Okay, I'm not gonna be a grown fucking man being there naked in a heart-shaped tub. I'm sorry, I am not strong enough to be sitting in a heart-shaped fucking tub naked alone. No. Even with a woman, I feel gay. It's bullshit. So they had this lady on the phone who I called. She called it a pool. And then she's okay. Well, and it was literally it was like, what? It was a rectangle. And literally, if you were a fat person, you couldn't fit in this thing. It was real small. So I'm thinking, jacuzzi or whatever, not pool. So I asked her, I called, oh, this is really nice. You guys got a whole room for this jacuzzi or whatever, And she goes, no, it's a pool. Or, whatever. I don't know what they're called, but I go, but a pool? No, I mean the thing that's in the room. Yes, it's a pool. Okay. All right, no problem. It's a pool. Oh, so in other words, the jets might shoot out, right? So so it pushes you. You ever seen those things where the jets shoot out and you can actually swim? And she goes, no, it doesn't do that. I go, well, then how are you supposed to swim? She said, you're supposed to just swim in the pool. And I'm like, well, where am I supposed to swim in this fucking pool? I'm a fat person, okay? Jesus. If I get in the pool, there is no swimming. There's just staying. God damn it. I almost got kicked out for that shit. So I don't know if I'm going back to the Poconos anytime soon. What an asshole. What a bitter fight. And then they get on stage and curse everybody out for being in love. It was a great weekend. No. I wonder why you're not famous, Claire. I don't understand either. I'm a great act. This is bullshit. Oh, it was a great weekend up there, though. I had working for the Wisecrackers people. Got to work in front of the owner. The owner, hopefully he has me back. Oh, Lord have mercy. So anyway, let's get back to the questions. All right, next question. Clay, my 16-year-old daughter, spends a huge amount of time at her friend's house. Uh-oh. And has become very close to the girl's mother. All right.
I don't really approve of this woman. Okay, AKA, fuck this bitch. Okay, she didn't write that, but either way, that's me adding. I don't really approve of this woman who's divorced and seems to have a consistent stream of men in her life. Uh-oh. I know that she's been counseling my daughter about her new boyfriend. Her first steady one. Uh-oh. And this worries me because she's allowed her own child to go on the pill age 15 and allows her boyfriend to stay over. Oh! This hits hard because I have a 15-year-old. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, you're totally right. Get your daughter away from this woman. So, I mean, I don't care, the pill, I understand, hey, if you want to put her on the pill, I'm not talking bad about anybody who wants to put anybody on the pill. That's what you want to do. But if you have it in your mind to get your child away from this, definitely get your child away from this, especially if she's fucking hot. I mean, if she's ugly, yeah, it's cool. No, but seriously, get your daughter away from this woman. I mean, seriously, 9 times out of 10, it's one of her boyfriends are checking her out. Or, I'm be honest with you, your daughter probably has a boyfriend coming over there. Let's be honest, your little girl is not as innocent as you truly believe. I am telling you, I have been on the other side of this. I have climbed through windows. I have fallen out of 2-story. We are sneaky. That's why I look at my daughter and I go, look here, motherfucker. Look me in my face. I've been there, seen it, done it. Okay? Oh, I was late and blah, blah, blah. Late my ass. Okay. I know. I was there. I did all the sneaking. But yeah, get her the fuck away from her. Oh, it's not even done yet. Okay. I don't want to bar my daughter from seeing her friend, but I do not want her to stop being, overly influenced. What should I do? I already answered that. Fuck that old bitch. Get her away from her. Whatever you gotta do to get away from her. If you gotta stop her from being friends with that girl, do it. I'm just saying. Unless you want another child that you don't want to actually have and you want to have a grandchild over there, that's cool. But if you don't, I'd say go ahead and nix that. Alright, next question. I enjoy sex. Well, me too. How about that? Alright. Yeah. Let's enjoy it together. Okay, no, okay. But that's how it starts off here. I enjoy sex, but I have suffered from the same problem all my life and really want now. What's that? That's the way it was written. Okay. At the age of 47, to do something about it. Something about what? So it's a problem. What is the problem? I guarantee you that they can't come. How much want to bet? This is my first time reading this, but what is this podcast turned into? Clay, help me with my pussy. I mean, literally, that's what it is. I mean, wow. Okay, here it is. Let's continue. To put it plainly, it takes... Yep, there it is. To put it plainly, it takes me a long time to reach an orgasm. Okay. Well, so most women. I mean, you got to do all kinds of bullshit. You know what I mean? Half the time, I just tell my partner that I'm fine. I'm cool. Get up. Get that thing out of me. When I actually feel both embarrassed and frustrated. Well, let me explain something to you. I know you feel embarrassed and frustrated. You shouldn't. The man's really feeling embarrassed and frustrated because he's like, anytime a man is not making you come, in his mind, we go directly to, well, she's fucking somebody else. I mean, it's just a natural thing. There's always a bigger dick out there. Every guy's like, there's always a bigger dick knocking on the door, just with the head of the dick. Dook, dook, dook. Hey, Did he do his job? Because if not, I'm here. We literally think we are walking out of the door and there's another dick walking in. I mean, in a lot of cases, that is true, but most cases it's not. But that's the way our brains think. So if a man can't make you come in his mind, is like, she's going to find a big, thick dick that, to do it for. All right. Let's see. What else does she say here? Half the time. Okay, I experienced exactly the same difficulties when I was young and during my 10-year marriage. So it's nothing to do with my age. Okay, I can tell it perplexes my boyfriend, who prides himself on being able to be a considerate lover. I'm worried he'll lose patience with me. Well, honestly, let's be honest. Okay, sex is very important. It is very important in a relationship. But if he leaves you because he can't make you come, he is a weak man, and he never loved you. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, sex is cool. Sex is awesome, sex is amazing, but you don't stay with somebody for sex. And if you are staying with somebody for sex, then you're fucked, because when God takes, whoever you believe in, but when he takes that away from you, because in men, we have a shelf life. And it's sad when you become my age, you start to see it deteriorate, like, oh, hell no, I've got to lose weight. Oh, no. It's a sad thing. And if you are literally if all you have is sex, and you are fucked, I mean, literally, your life, I mean, if that's what your relationship is hung on, then you're fucked. And if he leaves you for that, fuck him. It was literally a gift from God, and he was never your man, But I would say what you need to do is, watch, different movies and learn different techniques. He needs to get advice from men who I mean, literally, I'm going to be honest with you. The problem is you haven't found the right dick. But you probably found the right man now, but you probably still haven't found the right dick. And that's a problem. See, women, you guys, a lot of times you'll find the right man, but not the right dick because it doesn't fit you. Well, that sucks. That's gotta suck as a woman. Because as a man, all pussies fit. They fit like a glove. I'm just saying. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's a man's world. That sucks. Look at women sitting out there going, fuck Clay. It's bullshit. It is true. I fit any man out there. This is bullshit. I can't find a man to fit me. Oh, it's good to be on this side of the equation. I'm going to come. What about you? No, but just do that. You'll be all right. And, if he decides, he's not going to leave you. If he really loves you, he's not going to leave you. Don't worry about that. Because if he does leave you, that's a good thing. He's an asshole. Fuck him. All right. Let's continue. Good questions this week, though, but keep it coming. I love it. All right. Dear Clay, I am certain my husband of 15 years is having an affair. Oh, shit. We are getting down to the gnat's ass. It finally come out. She caught you, you cheating bastard. I hope you're listening to the podcast, because it's probably you. All right, let me sit up for this one. Woo! Let's get to it. I am certain my husband of 15 years is having an affair. He's always making weak excuses for his many absences. He guards his phone like a hawk, and we've almost never made love. Well, let me interject in here and say to all of that so far, I'm certain he's fucking somebody else. Yeah, there's no question. There's no question. I mean, you can bring this to a court of law. A man doesn't want you to see his phone and ain't fucking you and is absent all the time. Now, if he was absent in the house, in the bathroom, or in the goddamn basement, then yeah, he ain't fucking around. He's just jerking off. But yeah. I like that. That's a little bit more than people need to know about me. Fuck you. This is my podcast. Okay, yeah, there's no question in my mind. He's fucking somebody. All right. And let's continue. I know I should challenge him about his behavior. But the truth is I don't want to. All right. I stopped fancying him years ago, and I'm almost relieved at the thought he might be having sex elsewhere. So long as he doesn't leave me and the children. Wow, that's rough. I've heard about women like you. And it doesn't make you bad, but I've heard about women who just, they just don't, but just giving up on life. And the fact that, all right, well, this is my life and this is what it is. And like I said, there was no right answer here. Wow, okay, well, let's continue this. Also, if I confront him, we'll both have to admit to so many hurtful truths. Oh, so you have some stuff that you have probably done, which is how it goes. I mean, the reason why you can go ahead and pick out somebody who's cheating on you is because it's the way you do it. How do I know you're cheating? Because I'm cheating, motherfucker, and you're doing the same shit I'm doing. So fuck you. This is great. Okay. I dread the thought of seeing counselors and being urged to renew our sex life, but my sister and mother-in-law have noticed his behavior and are urging me to do something to save my marriage. I hoped I was saving it by doing nothing. Am I being unrealistic? 9 times out of 10, I got to be honest with you, and I'm going to be honest because you're my buddy. You wrote me. You're my person who listens to the podcast. I got to be honest with you. I understand what you're doing by prolonging. You feel like you're saving your marriage by not doing anything. 9 times out of 10, if you don't do something to figure out what's going on, it's going to end later, no matter, he's going to end because he's going to, as a man, wherever he's getting it right now, he's literally saying, he's going to say to himself, and the woman is going to punk him because just like a drug, she's giving him the booty, for free. And she's going to all of a sudden pull it back from him and go, why do I have to continue fucking you? And you have to go home. Why don't you just spend the night? Then it's going to be, why don't we just go ahead and be together? The woman, as women are going to do, if she finds a dick that fits, call back. And if he fits her, she's going to figure out everything in her power to get that dick to lay next to her for the rest of her life. So it's inevitable that he's going to leave. So you need to figure this out sooner than later, or wait around, but have a plan exit. Don't be surprised. Is all I'm saying. If you go early, you can find out early, and you can plan. From day one. Why don't we do this as adults and plan and blah blah blah. Or you could go ahead and be surprised. I say don't be surprised and go find out now what the fuck is going on, especially with kids. All right, thanks for writing me. Love you. I hope it all works out for you. And either way, you're a good woman. I can tell. The way you write, the font you put this in is very nice. Okay. Dear Clay, I am so happy when, after 6 years in the dating wilderness, I finally met a man I adore, someone who's happy to take on a middle-aged divorcee with 2 teenagers. Our sex life is mostly very good, but there's one aspect that bothers me. God damn, women! I swear to God, this. Okay, all right. I'm before I even get. All right. All right. When we're out together at any social gathering, he's too keen that I circulate and talk to other men. Then he goes on about how they fancy me. It's absurd, as there's never any chemistry between me and these supposed rivals. I am not comfortable flirting, and I only have eyes for my boyfriend. Okay, just so you know what this is, you are a woman who literally has no, you like the attention, which is nothing wrong with that, but whether you know it or not, you're flirting. I mean, I guess, just to be honest with you, you're flirting. You know, you are. You know, I mean, literally, if this man is feeling like this, understand, you just made this guy, you started him off as a Superman. You can't find a guy who will take on all this shit that you said from the beginning. He has one problem with you, and you're like, ow! Ah, Jesus! Why do you think you're alone? Let's be honest. One problem, you have like a whole bag of shit. Literally shit that he's got to clean up. And he goes, well, I've just got this one little problem with you. Oh, I've got to write Clay on the podcast show. Are you serious? Are you serious? Because the thing about it is, it doesn't even matter whether his problem is like you said, is validated. It doesn't matter. It's how he feels. There is no right answer here. If he feels this way and this motherfucker's been your captain, save a hoe, hook him up. I mean, are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Let's finish. Woo! Okay. Coffee's kicking in. You're kidding me. The worst thing is that he does this when we're in bed together, saying that that some man or other wants me and would be jealous if he could see us. Am I overreacting? Well, I think you heard my reaction to that shit. You're out of control. Do what you gotta do. You know, because, I mean, literally, I know, I'm not going to go ahead and tell you that there was a right answer for this, and he's I could easily go, you know, he's wrong, he shouldn't do blah, 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 blah. I understand, but every guy has their own fucking hang-ups. But the thing that you need to be looking at is the fact that this guy is literally, like you said in the beginning, no man is going to take on all this shit. And the fact that he did take on all that, I think you need to at least listen to what he's saying. So, honestly, you gotta grow the fuck up, seriously. Because, this is your last chance, probably. So, I would hang on to this. If the guy's into you like that, women, you, literally, wow. Wow, okay, wow. He saved me. He flew all around and he defended me. He took a bullet for me. But he just, when he brushes his teeth, he moans, and I don't like that. Ah! Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you serious? Just spoiled bitches. You know, and it's so sad because men, we do it. We do it. What do I mean by that? We have little girls and we spoil the fuck out of them. And then when they go get married, they're just so used to always being right and never being told that they're wrong and blah. I do it. My daughters, they believe that they're the shit. I am fucking them. Because you can't help it. You can't help it. You literally, because this is my daughter. You know, you spoil the fuck out of them. They're never wrong. And then they get into a relationship and they get to be 40 whatever years old like this woman is. And she's fucked because her whole life her daddy is baby her. She's looking for a man to do that shit. We do it to ourselves, man. Whether you know it or not, stop it. And I'm talking to myself, too. Stop babying these little girls, then they wind up and they look for a man to go ahead and play Captain Save-A-Ho, but they get to do what the fuck they want. We gotta stop it, man. We gotta stop. Alright. I am hot today. Alright. Got another question here. Alright, Clay, I've always felt I had the most wonderful marriage until a week ago. That's when I discovered my husband in nearly 30 years has been lunching and sending impassioned notes to an intern at his office who's younger than our 2 daughters. Damn! I'd like to see the way the intern looks. I'm not gonna, as a guy in me, I'm not gonna lie to you, I want to know what the intern looks like. Send pictures, naked if possible. My phone number, no. Okay, all right. All right, the worst thing is that the girl's mother is an acquaintance. Ooh, rang me to complain about his behavior. Oh, damn. I confronted my husband, and he confessed everything. Ooh, he said he was sorry and didn't understand his behavior. What? He didn't understand his behavior? I'm on the other side of the fucking world, and I understand his behavior. That's just a man, bullshit. I don't understand what, it's in the news every fucking day. A fucking president of the United States at one time, Bill Clinton, did the shit. But you don't understand it? Oh, that's a bullshit answer. I'm already looking at this guy like he's a bitch. I don't understand why, my dick will tell me what What? Dude, we get out of bed, we turn on the TV, we don't even have no coffee or nothing, and we see this blonde or whatever she is, doing the news. All we're thinking is, the first thought is, I'd like to fuck her. What is there not to understand? It's your man. I don't understand. You're a liar. He's a liar. Okay. It's clear nothing physical's happened between them, but only because the poor girl was repulsed? Never seen that word before. Is it repulsed? Yeah, R-U-B. Repulsed. The poor girl was, whoa, oh, wait a minute. Whoa, you mean to tell me that this wasn't even, he literally was going after this intern and she didn't even want him? I feel humiliated. I can't bear him to touch me. How can we resume our love life? Literally, the best thing to do, start all the way over. Seriously. You literally, because the only thing that saves this is to pretend like you gotta start over. You gotta start your relationship over. You have to start from, my point is, he needs to be an ex, and then you meet him over again. I'm not telling you to divorce him or anything like that, but everybody says, start anew. You know what I mean? So my point is, you need to meet him again for the first time and start your relationship over. That's all it takes. That is not saying that's easy, but it's easy to say, but and harder to do. But that's the answer. That you literally have to go ahead and start over. Start from the beginning. And do not bring this up again, both of you, because, whatever your faults were in this, this marriage, go ahead and bury them and start from new. Start from new as if nothing has ever happened with that person. God bless, but this guy, I watch his ass because he's a fucking liar. To say, as long as he's had that dick and balls, I don't understand that behavior. Are you fucking kidding me? No, he's lying. All right. And we're going to get to the last part of the show. This is the odd news part of the show. People send me in articles all the time. Odd news that they see. They want me to go ahead and, I don't know, just do what I do, I guess. All right. Here's the first odd news story. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I saw this a little bit. This Chicago prison high-rise, this guy, okay, Well, if you guys hadn't seen this, these guys escaped right from right in a Chicago prison, right in town, right in the city, and scaled down. I don't know how far it was, but I'll read this in a second. But just to give you, these guys, they made it. They escaped. You know, they did it. Now, the first thing I'm thinking is it's Chicago. You know, and Lovey was still the coach at the time. I was hoping that one of those sons of bitches can play quarterback so Jay Cutler can get fired. Fuck him. Jay Cutler, you motherfucker. Fuck you. That's why Lovey got... All right, let's go ahead and... I'm sorry, but still, I was just hoping that maybe they play football. Okay, so these... this is what it starts off. 10 days later... Man who escapes high-rise Chicago prison still missing. The FBI is still searching for one of the two convicts, two convicted bank robbers who escaped last week from a high-rise jail in downtown Chicago by lowering themselves on a makeshift rope nearly 20 stories to the street. Yes! I'm not going to say these guys' names. Tell you the truth, because I don't want to get caught, because I think that is fucking awesome! Yes! Yes! Alright, they escaped from a Metropolitan Correctional Center. I got a question. Seriously, Chicago, I love you. You're like my second, home. I love Chicago. Chicago's the shit, but why the fuck do you put a prison in downtown? Just make it easy, This is where they do most of the crime. They can go right there. Come on, man. Serious? You go to work in a downtown office. You might actually see some prisoners and stuff. Wouldn't that be cool? You get stabbed on the way to work because somebody's. How the fuck did they do that? 20 stories? All right. Oh, okay. Okay. On the morning of December 18th, the pair apparently broke a window in a cell they shared, squeezed through the opening, and lowered themselves to the street. Don't you think that one of these guys' name is MacGyver? Or maybe, what the? Are you serious? I want to play the black guy in the movie. I'm just saying. Black guy got caught. I guess so. They got his ass, but there's one actually still out there. Okay, This guy, yeah. The black dude was captured 2 days later, but the other guy remains at large. And if you're listening to this podcast, I'm telling you, keep running. Robbing banks, as long as they didn't kill anybody, I hope these guys make it out. I literally, that money is insured. Fuck it, keep running. Okay, there's no information on recent sightings, says FBI spokesman. Given the amount of time that has passed, given history of traveling, we believe he has left the area. Wow. Okay, the FBI, no shit! I'm not even in the FBI and I know that shit, he left the area. No, he was standing right next to you when you gave this interview. Matter of fact, who was interviewing you? You look a little bit like that guy who escaped. No, that isn't me, I just got that type of face. The FBI is offering $50,000. Whoa! Now, okay, dude, let me explain something to you. Come see me, and then when it hits 100, we can split it. He's described as white, 6 feet tall, and 185 pounds. I can find one of these guys on any street in America. So if you're 6 foot, 185 pounds, you're fucked. I'm going to find all of y'all and just throw you in my car and round you up. How about that? Now you'll understand what it was like for black people. You meet the description. shit. You know what I mean? 6, that's it. Just white. 6 foot tall, 185 pounds. Get in my car. I need $50,000. Get in. The 2 convicts have been awaiting sentencing in the federal detention center, made their rope from bed sheets and dental floss. Blam! Fuck that. Put them in Afghanistan. Are you kidding me? People like this are innovative. Shouldn't be in jail. As long as they didn't kill anybody. If you kill somebody, then fuck, I hope they cut your nuts off and put them in your mouth. Fuck you. Alright. Oh, yeah, the Vandy coach. Okay, this is the next thing. Next side story we see. Vandy coach James Franklin, everybody knows the Vandy coach, has no problem making out with his players on the sideline. And this happened. He was so excited about it to play. What he did was he put his hand over the player's mouth and he kissed his hand as if to, show like he's actually kissing the player. And it's very, very funny. And what's even worse is the player brought his head back and forth as if he was doing it with him. My thing is this: fuck the world, move your hand, throw your tongue down his throat, grab his ass in front of the world, looking into the camera, and say gay pride. I'm just saying, go all the way out. Fuck this hand over the... Be a man. Be a real man. Be gay. I'm just saying, you wanted to kiss the motherfucker, and he wanted you to kiss him? Because he's doing his head back and forth. Fuck it. Alright, and the last odd news of the day. Yes. Oh, thank God. Thank God, Clay. What's wrong with you today, Clay? Oh, man gets DUI after driving on AA co-founder's lawn. Yes, we have finally reached the pinnacle. Are you kidding me? Yes, that's how you get a DUI. Okay, let me say this again. The man drove on the person who founded AA on his lawn. AA this. That's how you get a DUI. Become a legend. Because you know that the cops called in, was like, you're not going to believe this shit. Okay, it's a normal DUI, but you know where he actually did this at? I mean, the co-founder of AA. Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, I have a story for the rest of my life. This guy, let's get pictures with this asshole. Oh, this is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and read it. Vermont State Police say a man, Vermont. If you can't drink and drive in Vermont, are you kidding me? You let them drink and drive. It's Vermont. Okay, listen. Just saying, there's nothing to do there. I mean, it's gotta. That's why the AA's, was co-founders there. Fuck, I don't blame you. Jesus. All right. Driving, okay. Vermont State Police say a man faces a drunken driving charge after driving onto the lawn of a historic home once owned by the co-founder, or once owned. He didn't do this on purpose then. Oh, man. That would have been good, just to actually see that guy, watch the guy on his lawn. Jesus Christ, just say no. Oh, come on, man. Probably would have grabbed a drink. Okay, police say 55-year-old Donald Blood, I'm over here reading the dumb, whatever. All right, from Massachusetts, was ordered to appear in court on the 14th. He was driving, thought he was driving into a parking lot. Yes! But actually, it was the lawn of the birthplace. Oh, it's the birthplace of AA co-founder. So what? And this guy, it's not a historic. What? Oh, whatever. I don't even want to read the rest of this. So, in other words, it's just a DUI. A place of the website described it as a place of sanctuary, where people can come and give thanks to God for their new life. Are you kidding me? AA's not a religion. Holy shit! All right, we're starting another cult. Are you kidding me? That's just fucking stupid. All right, anyway. AA is not a religion. Fuck you. You know, fuck you and the person who wrote that. You know what I mean? Jesus. God is God. He's nothing to do with AA. You know what I mean? Whatever you know, whatever. That's just stupid. Okay. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Later.
Wow. Now you see why he lived in the basement? If you would like to continue supporting this podcast, come back next week. Clay has an endless wealth of ignorance that he can pollute your life with. If you have questions about your life that you would like answered by someone who can't get it together himself, email him at clay@claymiles.com or send the questions to his Facebook page, the official Clay Miles page. From the bottom of my heart, thanks for tuning in. The more you listen, the less he talks to me. Thanks again.